September 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most remarkable months of the decade for Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn, or you know one closely, you'll want to pay special attention because the universe is lining up powerful energies that could impact your love life and your finances in ways you've never imagined before. Imagine the possibility of sudden financial breakthroughs, surprising career shifts, and even major milestones like weddings or engagements. It's almost as if the cosmos is rolling out a red carpet for Capricorn, inviting them to step into a life chapter that feels bigger, brighter, and richer than ever. Before we go deeper, I want to know from you, are you a Capricorn, or do you have Capricorn energy in your chart? Comment below with your zodiac sign, because this discussion is going to get exciting. If you find this video informative, make sure to subscribe Future's Copy channel and hit the like button so you never miss more astrology content that helps you decode the secrets of the stars. Now, let's spark some curiosity and really unpack why September 2025 is such a turning point for Capricorn. This isn't just another month, and it's not just another transit in the sky. Astrologically, we're looking at a rare and powerful alignment. Jupiter, the great planet of abundance, growth and expansion, joining forces with Venus, the planet of love, harmony, and beauty. Both of these planets are forming supportive aspects to Capricorn, creating an energetic sweet spot that doesn't come around very often. To make things even more interesting, the lunar energies at this time are activating the Capricorn sectors of relationships and finances, two areas of life that hold some of the deepest desires and challenges for this Earth sign. Put simply, the universe is setting the stage for a massive transformation in both love and money, two things that most of us secretly or not so secretly crave. For years, many Capricorns have felt like life has been an uphill battle. Imagine a mountain goat, the symbol of Capricorn, steadily climbing a steep peak. Each step is careful, deliberate, and requires endurance. That's exactly how many Capricorns have been living their lives, carrying responsibilities that others would crumble under, shouldering weight silently, and working behind the scenes with little recognition. Maybe you've been the one who always shows up for your family, or the one who keeps pushing in your career while others around you take shortcuts. You've sacrificed fun, leisure, and sometimes even your own happiness for the sake of building something meaningful. And let's be honest, at times, it may have felt exhausting, lonely, or even unfair. But here's the magic of September 2025. The universe is finally ready to reward Capricorn's persistence and patience. This isn't about random strokes of luck, the kind that happen to people who stumble into fortune. This is about karmic payback, the return on investment for years of discipline, responsibility, and hard work. It's like planting seeds year after year, watering them faithfully, even when the soil looks dry. And then suddenly, the field bursts into bloom. That's the energy Capricorns will be stepping into. This month carries the potential for breakthroughs that feel almost fated. A new relationship that blossoms into commitment, a financial deal that finally comes through, or recognition in your career that feels long overdue. And here's the best part. This isn't fleeting. While other signs might chase temporary highs, Capricorns will be experiencing changes that have long-term stability written all over them. That's because Saturn, your ruling planet, is still working behind the scenes, ensuring that everything you gain now is built to last. In other words, what you're stepping into in September isn't a quick burst of luck that fades away. It's the beginning of a chapter that can redefine the next decade of your life. Think about that for a second. Every ounce of patience, every late night, every sacrifice, it's all been leading to this. As the old saying goes, the harder you work, the luckier you get. And in September 2025, Capricorn, your hard work and your luck are finally meeting in the middle. This is your harvest season, and the rewards will be sweeter than you can imagine. Let's talk money first, because when it comes to Capricorn, financial security and success are never just surface-level desires. They are deeply tied to your sense of stability, self-worth, and future vision. And the financial outlook for September 2025 is nothing short of extraordinary. We have Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune, working in your favor, opening doors and creating opportunities that might have seemed out of reach before. At the same time, Saturn, your ruling planet, is standing strong, ensuring that whatever comes your way isn't fleeting or built on shaky ground. This is cosmic balance at its best. Jupiter offering you the chance to dream big, and Saturn making sure those dreams have roots deep enough to withstand the test of time. For Capricorn, this rare alignment means you're not just chasing quick wins, you're building lasting wealth. Many Capricorns may see their hard work finally pay off in tangible ways. Imagine the joy of receiving a promotion after years of dedication, or an unexpected bonus landing in your account when you least expect it. Some of you may have investments that you've been patiently nurturing, real estate, stocks, or even small businesses that suddenly start showing significant returns. And for those who've been putting extra effort into side hustles or passion projects, September 2025 could be the month when these little extras suddenly transform into full-fledged income streams. It's almost like the universe is saying, "See, I noticed your effort. Here's your reward." But it's not just about money falling into your lap. It's about the kind of opportunities you'll be drawn to. Capricorns are natural builders and strategists. While some signs may be tempted by shortcuts, Capricorns instinctively know that true wealth comes from persistence and wise decision-making. This month, you may feel inspired to step into entrepreneurial ventures that have been quietly sitting at the back of your mind. Maybe you've been considering opening a business, starting a consultancy, or monetizing a skill you've always taken for granted. The blood moon and planetary shifts will spark the confidence to finally take those ideas seriously. What once felt risky may now feel necessary, and the timing couldn't be better. And let's not forget, Capricorns are known as one of the most financially disciplined and responsible signs of the zodiac. You're not the type to splurge recklessly or gamble your savings away. You prefer to build slowly and steadily, brick by brick. Studies and surveys often show that Capricorns rank among the top when it comes to saving, budgeting, and long-term investing. This natural strength is going to be amplified in September 2025. Not only will you attract financial opportunities, but you'll also have the wisdom to handle them properly. This could mean creating a stronger savings plan, paying off debt, or setting up investments that secure your future. For some Capricorns, this may even be the time to finally buy that home, invest in property, or step into long-term financial commitments that give you and your loved ones a sense of lasting stability. Think of this month as a golden period to not just make money, but to solidify wealth in ways that will carry you forward for years to come. There's a difference between quick cash and true abundance. And September 2025 is guiding Capricorn firmly toward the latter. The universe is asking you to trust in your skills, patience, and vision, reminding you that money is not just about luxury, it's about freedom. Freedom to build the life you want, to support the people you love, and to step into a future where security and prosperity are no longer dreams, but realities. In many ways, this is your financial graduation moment, the time when all your discipline, sacrifices, and wisdom finally start to show their worth in very real, very rewarding ways. Of course, money is only half the story, because the other half is love. And for Capricorns, September 2025 is dripping with possibilities that feel almost cinematic. With Venus gracing your relationship sector in such a powerful way, romance won't be just a fleeting theme. It will be the heartbeat of your month. This is the kind of alignment that breathes life into connections, whether you're single, dating, or married. For many Capricorns who have been patiently building a foundation in love, this period could be the one that finally shifts everything into motion. Engagements, weddings, or surprise proposals are not just possibilities. They are cosmic highlights waiting to unfold. Imagine that moment when a partner who has been hesitant suddenly gathers the courage to make things official, or when a long-term relationship blossoms into a lifelong commitment. For Capricorns who value loyalty and stability above all else, this is like hitting the romantic jackpot. But let's not stop there, because single Capricorns are in for something equally extraordinary. Venus's alignment brings a magnetic energy that makes you more attractive than usual, not just in looks, but in aura, in presence, in the way you carry yourself. This means chance encounters, random introductions, or even an unexpected DM could turn into something meaningful, something with long-term potential. What's beautiful about this energy is that it doesn't encourage flings or shallow connections. Instead, it sets the stage for serious bonds, the kind that feel like they were written in the stars, long before you even met the person. Capricorns, who are usually cautious about opening their hearts, may find themselves surprised by how naturally and quickly they lean into love during this season. For those already partnered, this Venus influence doesn't just mean grand gestures or proposals. It also brings deeper emotional intimacy. You and your partner may finally have those long overdue conversations, the ones that clear the air, strengthen trust, and align your future goals. Little acts of love, like cooking together, planning trips, or simply supporting each other's dreams, will carry extra meaning. It's the kind of month where relationships don't just survive, they thrive. You may find that your connection shifts from being about responsibilities and routines to being about joy, passion, and a renewed sense of companionship. And because Capricorns are known for their practicality, let's add a bit of humor. There's an old joke that says, if you marry a Capricorn, you'll never go broke, but you'll also never get away with missing the electric bill. And honestly, that's not far from the truth. Capricorns bring structure, loyalty, and grounded love into relationships. They might not be the flashiest with romance, but they are consistent, dependable, and deeply committed. The kind of partner who remembers anniversaries, takes care of the details, and stands by you when life gets tough. September 2025 amplifies this very essence, turning your natural devotion into a powerful magnet for lasting love. In short, whether you're single or taken, this month could feel like a turning point in your love life, the kind where hearts open, bonds deepen, and dreams of forever finally begin to take shape. But let's not forget, this powerful month of September 2025 isn't only about external wins like weddings, proposals, or money landing in your bank account. The deeper story, perhaps the most profound one, lies within your inner growth. The eclipse energies swirling through this period aren't just shaking up your outer life. They're stirring the depths of your soul, asking you to pause, to reflect, and to get honest with yourself. This is the universe's way of saying, Capricorn, what kind of future do you really want to build? It's not about working hard just for the sake of working hard, nor about chasing success just because it looks good on paper. It's about stepping back and asking, Do I want wealth that feels empty or prosperity that feels purposeful? Do I want a relationship that looks perfect to the outside world, or a union that truly nourishes my soul and makes me feel alive inside? These questions aren't small. They're the kind that echo in your heart and shape the next decade of your life. And for a sign like Capricorn, who is often focused on the climb, the goals, the milestones, this reflection is necessary. Because what good is success if it doesn't bring you joy? What good is love if it doesn't feel safe, real, and aligned with your truth? September will be like holding up a mirror, not to your flaws, but to your deeper desires. It's a moment where you get to strip away the expectations of others, the obligations you've carried for too long, and really connect with your own voice. And in that clarity, you'll find power. Many Capricorns will realize during this time that it's not about chasing everything, it's about choosing wisely. You may start asking, which goals actually light me up, and which ones just weigh me down? Which relationships inspire me to grow, and which ones only drain me? These aren't easy questions, but the eclipse will give you courage to face them. And as you do, you'll discover that your path forward becomes clearer than ever before. This isn't just a month of random decisions. It's a month of soul-aligned choices that will ripple into every area of your future. And here's the beauty of it. Once you step into that clarity, the universe responds. As Rumi so beautifully said, what you seek is seeking you. And this month, Capricorn, that's not just a poetic line, it's your reality. What you've been seeking, whether it's financial stability that gives you peace of mind, or love that feels steady and safe, or even a sense of purpose that makes you wake up excited each morning, is also seeking you back. The opportunities, the people, and the breakthroughs that show up in September won't just be coincidences. They'll be the exact mirrors of the energy you've been carrying inside. It's as if the universe is finally catching up with the effort, discipline, and heart you've been pouring out for years. So while the weddings, the money, and the external wins are thrilling, and yes, they absolutely matter, don't underestimate the quieter victory, your inner transformation. Because once you shift inside, everything outside follows. This month, Capricorn, the real gift isn't just success or love, it's alignment. And from that place of alignment, the rest of your life will never look the same again. Now, here's where desire truly kicks in. I want you to close your eyes and picture yourself walking down the aisle. And no, I don't just mean in the traditional wedding sense, though for some Capricorns that could absolutely be the case. I mean symbolically. Imagine yourself stepping across a threshold, moving from one chapter of your life into another, where abundance, love, and fulfillment are waiting for you on the other side. September 2025 is that doorway for Capricorns. On one side of the door are the years of hard work, the countless late nights, the responsibilities you carried when no one else would, and the sacrifices that often went unnoticed. On the other side is the reward, celebration, recognition, and the kind of joy that comes when the universe finally says, it's your turn. Picture the scene. Your bank account is growing, not just because of a random stroke of luck, but because the choices you've made, the discipline you've shown, and the patience you've carried are finally paying off. Money doesn't just feel like numbers on a screen anymore. It feels like security, freedom, and the ability to say yes to opportunities you once thought were out of reach. Imagine booking that dream trip without hesitation, buying that home that truly feels like yours, or investing in something that excites you instead of drains you. This is what abundance looks like when it aligns with your destiny. Now, shift to your heart. Imagine it feeling full, really full. not with fleeting romance or temporary excitement, but with love that feels solid, steady, and enduring. For some Capricorns, this could mean walking hand in hand with a partner who sees you, supports you, and is ready to build a future by your side. For others, it could mean rediscovering love within yourself, a kind of self-acceptance that makes everything else in your life flow more naturally. Relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships, will feel more authentic, more genuine, because the universe is aligning you with the people who are meant to stay. And here's the most beautiful part. Your future begins to feel clearer than ever before. No more wandering in the dark, no more second-guessing every step. September 2025 is like switching on a light in a room you've been stumbling through for years. Suddenly, you can see the path ahead, the milestones, the dreams, the goals. And instead of feeling overwhelming, it feels exciting. You know where you're going, and for the first time in a long time, you actually feel ready. This isn't just some fantasy story. This isn't wishful thinking. This is the energy of the cosmos aligning with your destiny. The planets, the eclipses, the lunar cycles, they're all working together like gears in a grand clock, ticking perfectly in time to deliver you to this moment. The hard work you've put in wasn't for nothing. The struggles weren't in vain. September is the moment where the puzzle pieces start to fit, where the waiting finally makes sense, and where the universe hands you the keys to a new chapter. So, Capricorn, don't just imagine it. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself desire it fully, because the stronger your vision, the more magnetic your energy becomes. The cosmos is ready to meet you halfway, but it starts with you daring to believe that this life, the one filled with wealth, love, and clarity, is yours for the taking. So what should you actually do with all of this energy, all of these cosmic blessings that are lining up in September 2025? That brings us to the most important step: action. Capricorns, this is not the time to sit back and wait for life to simply happen to you. This is your season to step boldly into your future, to claim the rewards you've been working toward, and to trust that the universe isn't just hinting, it's practically shouting that you are ready. For years, you've been disciplined, responsible, and focused on the long game. Now the universe is saying, all that effort wasn't in vain. Now it's time to move. When it comes to money, don't just dream. Make moves. Embrace financial opportunities that feel aligned with your values. If an offer comes your way that excites you but also challenges you, don't let fear or doubt push it aside. This is a month to evaluate carefully, yes, but also to recognize when the stars are pointing you toward growth. Think about new investments, business ventures, or even career shifts that may have once seemed too risky. Remember, September 2025 isn't about reckless leaps. It's about calculated steps that lead you closer to your vision of abundance. Trust your instincts because they'll be razor sharp under these cosmic alignments. In love, don't shy away from the big conversations. If you've been hesitating to talk about commitment, this is your time to step forward. Whether that means proposing, planning a wedding, or simply being honest about your heart's desires, the universe is supporting you. If you feel a strong pull towards someone, follow it. If you know deep down that a relationship is no longer serving you, release it. Action here means choosing authenticity over fear, choosing truth over silence. Love that begins or deepens now will carry long-term stability, which aligns beautifully with Capricorn's nature. And if a wedding is on the horizon, whether it's your own or a loved one's, don't just attend, celebrate it with open arms and an open heart. Weddings are not only about vows, they're symbols of union, of merging energies and building futures together. Let this season remind you that love, like wealth, is something you're worthy of, something you're ready for. The joy and stability that come from these unions are part of the gifts this eclipse season is offering you. Most importantly, Capricorn, trust. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be, and that the doors opening in front of you are not coincidences. They're invitations. Too often, your cautious nature makes you hesitate, double-check, and wait for the perfect time. But the message of this season is clear. The perfect time is now. Take the leap. Send the email. Start the business. Say yes to love. Begin the project you've been putting off. Step out of your comfort zone and into the abundance and love that September 2025 promises. This is your moment, Capricorn, not just to dream, but to do. The cosmos has laid the foundation, but only you can build the house. Your future is calling, and the only question left is, will you answer? To wrap this up, let's bring it back to you. Are you ready, Capricorn? Do you feel the energy of money, love, and destiny coming together in your life right now? Comment below with your zodiac sign, and if you're a Capricorn, tell me, are you feeling ready for marriage, financial success, or maybe both? Remember, the stars don't decide your fate, they open the door. It's up to you to walk through it.